Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Teresa and today I'm just going to be using newer products to myself. Some, like one thing's an older product, but just a get ready with me, that's all. And I also want to give you an update on the Tati Beauty Puff, the Blendiful, and the little one. So if you want to keep watching, and I hope you like and subscribe. So I recently purchased the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is just the original one. And I really enjoy this product. I used quite a bit. I like pressing it into my pores. I have a lot of larger pores in my cheeks. And I prefer to use my fingers rather than the Blendiful. Like, I know she says you could use it to push in the product, but I find using my fingers actually works better. And I like to go over my forehead wrinkles too. I don't think it does much, but I like to think it does. And I also got this primer, the Tarte Double Duty Beauty base tape. It's a hydrating primer. And I like to use this on other parts of my face. Honestly, I should have probably put this on first and then the e.l.f. primer. So I'll just try to go around the areas I didn't put the primer, the e.l.f. primer. But this one's nice. It smells like coconuts. It's very similar to the Too Faced Hangover primer. And it's lightweight. I don't know, it's just nice. Even add a little hydration underneath my eyes. Okay, for foundation, I got the Becca Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation from my BoxyCharm in the shade Cashmere, which is a little bit too dark for me. Man, my ring light is bouncing back in all these products, sorry. But yes, this shade's a little too dark on me. I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of this foundation, honestly. It's a very matte foundation. These days I enjoy more of a medium coverage hydrating product, but this is the newest foundation to my collection, so I'm going to use it. A tiny bit dark, so I'm going to use this foundation, the Too Faced Peach Perfect, and this one I bought too light for me because I'm terrible at shade matching online, in the shade Marshmallow. So I'm just gonna mix it in because it's a little light. So hopefully I will get a good shade. And I just realized, like, I always thought I was more neutral, but I realized I'm more cool tone because I definitely have like the pink undertones in my skin. And I got the Wet n Wild Shell Ivory, which is a cool tone foundation. It looks great on me. So from now on, I'm going to look for more cool tone shades. And this one's kind of leaning a little more warm, but hopefully it'll look okay. I never did this combination before. Okay, so for my foundation, I was trying to use the Blendiful. This one's dirty, but I just found that it would wipe off product. Like, I know you're supposed to get more fuller coverage with this, but I find I get better coverage with a sponge. I don't know, it's just not my favorite. And like, because I'll swipe it and dab this on and the product would literally wipe off. And I know in the video that I used this, I liked it. I thought it worked okay. But I did notice when I was doing my contour, I had to reapply it because it looked like everything got wiped off. But yeah, after using it for quite some time, honestly, I could have done without this product. I'm not saying it's a terrible product. It's just, I would prefer a sponge over this. Even for applying powder, I prefer a sponge. We're supposed to get a crazy snowstorm here this weekend. I better go grocery shopping today. It's every time you hear like a storm is coming, the grocery stores are always so busy. I don't know, it's just like natural instinct, I guess. You know it's going to be bad weather. You don't want to be driving on the roads, so you want to make sure you're stocked up just in case you get stuck in your house. Because a few years back, we had the Snowvember storm in November, and pretty much people were stuck in their houses for a week. There was a driving ban. We just had snowstorm after snowstorm, and it was so cold and the wind chill was crazy. I think it was the polar vortex we had. My boyfriend was actually on the news. He's on YouTube. I should link that down. I will find it and link it down below. He was snowmobiling, and because you were allowed to snowmobile because of the driving ban, and he was going around helping people who were stuck in their cars because it was crazy. The storm came right at rush hour, and he took this woman home. Like at first she was like kind of, I don't know about this, and people were like, you know, you better go because you're gonna be stuck in your car. So he did take her home. He also helped out friends, like go to grocery stores and get food, milk for babies, his friends' kids. So, but I mean, don't get me wrong, he had fun riding around in a snowmobile on the streets, but he definitely did a good thing by helping people. I think, I mean, he's wearing his helmet, so you can't really see him, but I'll definitely link it down below for you guys. So this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate in C2. So it's just like a hydrating version, which I am loving. I was really tempted to buy the e.l.f. Camo Hydrate Concealer, but then I seen a lot of people say this is very similar, like the two are so similar. So I don't think it'd be worth it for me to get the e.l.f. one. But if I ran out of this, I would definitely like to try the e.l.f. one. And then I was at Five Below, and I noticed they had some brushes. It's like Chique Pro. I don't know. But I looked it up, and it's like a Royal and Nickel brand, like the Moda brushes. It's one of their version of brushes. And I believe this was around $4. It's like an angled contour brush or something like that. But I thought it would be perfect to blend out concealer under the eye. Like it kind of fits perfectly. Yeah, they had all different types of brushes at my Five Below. And they even had like a sample, not sample, but they had a display set up where you could touch them and feel how soft they were, which I thought was really cool. I actually forgot to bring a mirror with me, so I will be right back with a mirror. My little cat is cuddling on me. She has to go. I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay, I just want to press in with this little Tati baby Blendiful. Like, I don't think the Blendiful is completely useless. Like, I'm still using the products. It's just not my, preference. Okay, for my new powder, I got the Ciate Everyday Vacay Coconut Setting Powder. This is a very, white powder. Most of my powders have, a tint to them. This one's, stark white, so it's very brightening. And I do like to use the sponge for, I mean, I guess I prefer my e.l.f. sponge for setting, but using this is okay for powder, like baking, because it picks up quite a bit of product. I'm gonna try to just set in my T-zone, and then I will just take one of these kabuki brushes and just kind of spread it all over. I got this brush for free in my Ulta 10-piece bag that I got for free recently. I believe they're still available. I showed it in my Ulta haul that I just did. And it came with these little things. This is Blush and Bloom. This one has a little bronzer and a shimmery glittery blush. I'm going to use the bronzer. It's called Walnut. And I'm going to try. It's a very lightly pigmented bronzer. I would say it's definitely suited more for light skin tones. I'm not sure if I'll like this brush because it's kind of like flimsy. You get crazy kickback. I don't know if you could tell. So it's not the best quality bronzer, but it does the job. It's not terrible. And you do have to use quite a bit of product to build it up. Okay, I can see it. It's slight, but it's there. Okay, and for blush, I used this once. It's the Stay Cheeky liquid blush from Ulta Beauty, and it's in the shade Puppy Peach. And I know, like, everyone tells you not to set your face before you put cream products on, but I feel like if I put the blush on and then set my face, it like all disappears. So this is just how I'm gonna do it. I put it on my hand, I pat it in my sponge, and I just pat it on my cheeks. And this is definitely for more of a natural glow. Sometimes I have to build it up a little bit because it is very sheer. And I know a lot of brands are coming out with these like liquid blushes. CoverGirl just did. Charlotte Tilbury has Flower Beauty. I've never tried any of the other brands, so I can't compare them to those, but I think it's really pretty. It's like a natural, slightly dewy glow within. I don't know, I'm enjoying it. I know I went kind of heavy, but they're very sheer. Now, I was going through my highlighters and I noticed I didn't have any newer highlighters. So I just picked out one that I've been loving recently. It's an oldie. It's the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. Do you guys remember these when they were on YouTube and they're super popular? Like, I even saved the brush it came with. I don't think I ever used this. I guess it would be a contour brush if you wanted it to be. But what I've been loving doing is mixing both these shades. These are actually really pretty highlights. Oh, and if I didn't tell you guys already, I'm also going for a very natural, wearable, just like a fresh face look. I don't want to do anything too, I don't know, too glam. That's just what I'm in the mood for. Okay, and I'm going to set my face with the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Mist that we also got in a BoxyCharm. You just got to give it a good shake. And it is a very fine mist. Almost too fine. So I know it seems like I went in with a ton, but the mist is so fine. But it smells really nice, and I mean, so far I'm enjoying it. And I know I used this product already on camera, but I've been loving this. It's the Colourpop, kind of like a brow pomade in Taupe. And like, I've been using quite a bit of it. I don't know. I really like the shade of this. Like, it's more cool tone. And I think, like, because I tried to use like a blonde product before because my hair is blonde, but my eyebrows are kind of dark. And it just looked ridiculous. But the taupe shade looks fairly decent. And I'm not going for like a structure. I'm just wanting to run it through and just fill in any areas. That's it. I don't want to change the natural shape of my brows. Just Just make them look more polished. That's all. Okay, and I just recently purchased the e.l.f. Putty Eyeshadow Primer in the shade Cream. And I heard this is a MAC Pink Pop Dupe, Paint Pop Dupe. I can't say that for sure. I've never tried the Paint Pot, but it is like a potted concealer. There are other shades in this, but this one seemed the closest to my skin tone. It doesn't feel like the Poreless Putty Primer. It has a different consistency. It's definitely more of a potted concealer. I'm going to use the Ulta Beauty Bloom little eyeshadow palette. I don't know, it's just a very simple, reminds me of spring. I'm just going to do a very simple look. My brushes are so dirty. I need to wash them so bad. I'm just going to go in with the shade Peony. It's like the most cream shade. It's like a matte. Just kind of start working that into my crease. Maybe a slightly darker than my skin tone. I'm just gonna like being really messy, blowing it out. Like this is gonna be a very simple. I just want to go in that shade. It's a little bit darker, like a cooler brown. And this one has a ton of kickback too, pick up, like it's all over my pants. And just go in the crease. And I'm gonna only focus this on like my lid. I'm not gonna do anything in my lower lash line. I kind of been loving that lately, just leaving that totally bare. Like I'll put mascara on my lower lash line, but I like how it looks like more fresh faced. And then I'm just gonna go in the deeper brown called Maple, and nothing precise, but just go in the outer corner and kind of bring it up into my crease as well. That's it, just simple. And I've been really liking the shade Wisteria. It's a soft purple shimmer, and the shimmers are actually not bad in this little palette. And I'm just gonna put it all over my lid with my finger. It's just a soft purple. Make sure to buff it out a little. I'm gonna take this small e.l.f. It's called the eye crease brush, but more like a pencil brush. And I'm gonna go in shade Lilac and highlight my inner corners and underneath my brow bone. And that is pretty much it for eyes besides mascara. It's such a pretty shade too. Okay, for mascara, this is a newer product to myself as well. I just got it from Ulta. It's the Colourpop BFF mascara in Black to Black. I don't know. I'm like undecided about this. It has like that hourglass brush, kind of like the Too Faced Better Than Sex or the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. But the formula is very dry. I don't know. I'll let you see and you guys could be the judge of it. Like it's pretty, I just feel like I have to build it up a lot. Now it's kind of looking better than the first time I used it. Yeah, I'm making a mess. I suppose, I don't know. I think it looks nice. I don't know. I guess I'm having better luck with it now. I do feel like you have to be careful though, because this mascara does clump up. Like the more layers you put on. Okay, and another product I wanted to try and I didn't try yet is also the free gift I got is the Ulta Beauty Lipstick in Nudely Interrupted. I did do a swatch of this and I thought the color was really pretty, but I didn't try it on yet. So let's see. I don't know, I think it's really pretty. It's definitely a pinkier lipstick, but it's not too bold or too crazy, and I think it really be really pretty for spring. Yeah, and it goes on really creamy too. I like it. My skin does feel a little dry. I think it's from the foundation, just because matte is not my personal preference. So I'm just gonna spray a little bit more to rehydrate. But that is it, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful day. How is the weather by you guys? Is it beautiful, sunny, or is it freezing? I don't know. I'm just curious because I know I have so many, you know, friends, so many of you guys that live in all different parts of the world. So I just love to know what you guys are dealing with. Here, currently raining, but the rain is going to turn into snow. So, and it's supposed to turn into lake effect. We'll see. Maybe if we do get a lake effect storm, I'll take some pictures and share it on Twitter or Instagram. But I don't know. See you guys soon. Bye.